So it says in programming, you will often need to work with lots of data, correct? There are many data structures that can help you organize and manage your data. One of the most basic data structures is an array. So an array is a non-primitive data type. Ooh, what's that? What's a non-primitive data type? So first, let us let us review. So this would be a primitive data type. A string. This is a string, a number, and also let's say boolean. Yep. This is actually a boolean which can only have a value of true or false. So this is an example of a primitive data type because it can also it can only rather because it can only store one value at a time. So see, as you can see here, it can only store a string data type in a character variable. As you also can see here, it can only store a number data type in the count variable, and that is also the same with the boolean variable. They can only store one value. No, we cannot store a string value here and also a number and then another boolean here. We cannot. We simply cannot. It does not. It's not. It's simply not possible. Oh my gosh! Wait. It's simply not possible. Hmm, it's simply not possible. Anyways, so that is a primitive data type. And then what is a non-primitive data type? And an example here would be an array. As you can see here, this is an array. Let array. This is an array. Okay. Let array there. Now we can now store a string data type here. That would be hello. And then we can also store another different data type. That would be the number. And we can also store another a variable. Another, what do you call this? Another um what's this? Boolean uh data type. Oh my gosh, my English sucks. Anyways, yeah. But that is it? I don't know. Yeah. So that's an array, and then we can also do the same with an object. So this is an object here. Let's say name. You would have a property with a value of, let's say, hello. And then I have a money property with a value of number 8. And then a property, am I good? Let's say boolean value of true. So as you can see here, the primitive, again as a review, only accept one of can only store one data type, whereas a non-primitive can store many kinds of data type. As you can see here, a string, number, and a boolean. Those are the array and object. But for now, we are to use an array, it says, because an array is a non-primitive data type that can hold a series of values. Non-primitive data types differ from primitive data types in that they can hold more complex data. Primitive data types like strings and numbers can only hold one value at a time. Arrays are denoted using square brackets. Here is an example of a variable with the value of an empty array. So we are to declare a variable, I mean an array. What? Declare a rows variable. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let rows variable and assign it to an empty array. So we have an empty array here assigned to a variable called rows. So nice.